We've all witnessed iconic art, but have you ever wondered what it takes to make it? Is it talent, brilliance, determination, perseverance, or X Factor? As we celebrate World Music Day all this week and month, we at Rolling Stone India present Rolling Stone India Icons in association with JBL and Beatoven.ai, where we get a glimpse into the minds of India's most inspiring musicians. This is your gateway to the greatest creative minds. My name is Nirmika Singh, and I'm so happy, delighted to have amongst us the phenomenal, the absolutely inspiring Amit Trivedi. Welcome, Amit, to Rolling Stone India Icons.
Thank you so much. It was a lovely introduction. Thank you so much.
आपके नाम से कुछ वर्ड्स हैं जो हमेशा जुड़े हुए हैं, अनकन्वेंशनल है. जब आप आमिर आई, जब देवडी आई, तो सब लोग बोलते हैं तो बहुत क्वार्की है, अनकन्वेंशनल है, रूटेड है, इसमें एक क्या बोलते हैं, अर्दी है. तो फॉर यू, आई एम श्योर एज अ क्रिएटर, आप तो सोच रहे होंगे कि मैं तो बस बना रहा हूँ जो मुझे पसंद है. हाउ डू यू फील?
उसका भी एक रोलर कोस्टर रहा है. शुरुआत में I had no idea about these things when Amir came, and then back to it, Dave D came, and then Udan came. So the kind of adjectives that were thrown on me by the media, by people, and I was like, Acha, I had no idea. So that I learned as I went along, and when I think about it, maybe they are right, but for me, inside, I'm just doing what I do naturally.
Right.
Whatever comes naturally to me.
Sure.
Whatever, I need to have fun at the end of the day. We all need to, whatever work we do, we need to enjoy it.
And then we saw you also, I saw it as through the lens of a lover of your music and a journalist, how the evolution was taking place slowly. The act was coming together. You were performing at, I saw you at Sula Fest, then again at, some of these festivals. It was expanding. There was a sense of reinvention. Maybe you realized, okay, people have already loved me. Now they've got to see me in a different light. You're performing a lot more.
Yeah.
Right? Tell me about that process.
Yeah, performance started in 2014 actually, quite late. I did my debut in 2008. Started work for debut in 2007. But 2014, it took me 7 years actually to get on stage.
क्यों ऐसा क्यों था?
I guess I was busy creating because there was so much work happening.
Correct.
That 90% of my life was taken away by the film work that I was doing. And of course, some non-film work which happened through Coke Studio and Divarists and all that. But most, the 90% of work was taken away by Hindi films. I don't like calling Bollywood, so I won't say that.
Sure.
So Hindi films took away a lot of work.
It's fine, sure. I remember visiting you at your studio about 4-5 years ago, and I know that you had to climb up, and it was like a bunker sort of setting. Wahan pe baith ke you were composing. I got a chance to interact with you there, and I realized there is this quality of being totally away from the world. In his own oasis, you were able to mute the world and do what you really want to do. So it was almost like press mute, my sanctuary, my oasis, and this is where it happened. It was so clean, and there was nothing, just your monitors, your little system, and bus. Is that a practice that you cultivate every day to keep?
Yeah, that place you're talking about is still there. Of course, it's a small room. It's smaller than this room also, and I like to be alone there when I'm creating. Just sometimes lock myself because you need to get into the zone, and I think I keep my phone away also sometimes. So the lesser I'm distracted by the things around and the world around, I don't want to know much information happening. Just brain has to be calm, composed. Then we'll be able to compose.
How does sound and its understanding has evolved for you over the years?
Oh my God, it's a constant learning process. It's like an ocean. Music itself is an ocean. And there's a new world of sound and technology which is constantly, updating and upgrading itself. Nearly 3 months, 4 months, there's something new.
Right.
So it's like a vast ocean that you are diving deeper and deeper in each day. So it's never ending. It's still learning. But obviously, that's something that I really, really enjoy doing the most. The sound of any instrument or any, whether it's electronic, whether it's computer, whether it's a live instrumentalist or a voice or whatever it is, if it's attractive, it just just captivates me. Just like I'm like, oh shit, I'm sold. That's like the world for me. That's the world. Ye meri duniya hai. This is what I'm born for.
I often wonder, especially with people who have like whose brand of music gets recognized as a specific brand, whether they feel the pressure. Do you feel the pressure to now always adhering to that? Because it was experimentation that got you here, and now because they love this, maybe you want to experiment further, but you're also pulled back into what people like us who listen to you associate as your brand. Right. Does that happen very often where you're like, oh gosh, they still want that same Amit, but I want to be somebody else?
It's a catch. I heard it with a lot of other people also. Even A.R. sir, I think I heard about him. He was talking about it. I am facing the same problem.
Right.
When I do what my sound is, then people will say I got repetitive. I'm getting repetitive. But if I move away from that, he's losing his touch.
I know, that is so true.
If I move away from the repetitiveness, he's not sounding like him before. He's losing it. Kya karne ka bhai? So it's a catch-22. I really am trying to really and of course I learned from A.R. sir a lot. He's like a huge inspiration.
How do you cultivate the discipline of adhering to benchmarks that keep going higher and higher every day, right? एक खुद की भी होती है commitment की अच्छा काम किया है, आज क्या नया? तो क्या what is that? What is it? What is the fuel for a musician like yourself?
Fuel is actually बोर हो जाते हैं पुराने चीजों से जो कर लिया हो गया. Like we have this बीमारी in our industry. तो जो hit होता है उसके पीछे से भागते हैं. वो बहुत बड़ा बीमारी है. Like whatever works, we want to do that. So whenever any of my songs also work, my own songs, my own work becomes my enemy, because the whole jing bang comes to me, the entire.
ऐसा दिखा दो.
मेरे को ऐसे गाना दे दो. मतलब वो हो गया भाई. वो पास्ट है, वापस आएगा भी नहीं कभी. That was वो एक बार ही होना था लाइफ में. लाइफ टाइम में एक बार ही होना था. उसका मजा ही एक बार है. Any iconic thing that happens, उसका वैल्यू ही वही है. उसका डुप्लीकेट बना जाएगा, उसका कोई वैल्यू नहीं. उसके जैसा कुछ नहीं बना सकते. We should never the culturally we are, there's a big flaw there. That we don't understand. I'm not talking about only music or songs. It films also, or anything that works.
Amit, you were talking about how business has taken over creativity. Is that the reason why 80 Azad is here? To like, I'm going to curate the best in a way I love it, and this is the music I believe in.
Yeah, it was. See, 80 Azad was always in my. Before films, before I joined films, I always wanted to do independent.
But what are the things that people can do to cultivate excellence in their daily lives, to become better versions of themselves creatively?
Wow. To become better, like, see, I am no one to like tell everybody or ऐसा कोई ज्ञान नहीं दे सकता. But what I do personally, I can say, personally, to get better each day, every day, I get up. There's a new challenge right in front of you that's been thrown at you.
Wow.
So how to overcome that is what I have learned, and overcome that, surpass that, and still, preserve what you have inside you, to keep creating and keep doing that magic on a consistent level. It's a tough job, honestly speaking, a tough job. Whoever is doing it, hats off. But this is past 2-3 years I've been noticing that hurdles and challenges are much more on a rise on a daily basis, rather than the smoothness and ease of doing things which used to happen earlier. So I'm dealing with that, honestly. So how to better myself is like to keep myself calmer, healthy, more healthy. I would not recommend anything about, I'm not talking about music, wo to ho jayega. But to keep your mental health in place right now, it's a big deal. Your physical health in place is very important. Sleeping on time, eating right, doing your exercises, doing your riyaz, and having great friends around, having great people around you, staying happy, laughing a lot. That's the time that I think we are in at this point. ये सब ठीक रहेगा ना
तो creativity खुद ही
सब अपने आप हो जाएगा बाकी तो हंसते खेलते होगा वो.
Yeah, we've seen it beautifully with you and the music that you make. Thank you so much, Amit. I think you inspire us with your honesty, your simplicity, and again your commitment to what you create with so much passion. And I really know that since all of your dreams have come true, I'm sure many more will come true, and we'll keep hearing these gems, these lyrical and musical gems from you.
Thank you so much.
My name is Nirmika Singh. This is Rolling Stone India Icons in association with JBL and Beatoven.ai. And today we spoke with the amazing Amit Trivedi. Thank you.